Mr. President, I am pleased the Senate is beginning consideration of the Military Construction, Veterans Affairs, Agriculture and Transportation, Housing and Urban Development Appropriation bills. Let me begin my remarks by thanking Chairman Murray and Vice Chairman Collins for their strong leadership in advancing these bills through committee and now to the Senate floor. This returns to regular order, which is long overdue and is a testament to what we can accomplish through a committed bipartisanship. I also want to thank Senator Schatz, the chairman of the T-HUD subcommittee. He's been a delight to work with, and it's been very, very pleasant to go through this and help me. The fiscal year 2024 Transportation, Housing and Urban Development and Related Agencies Appropriations Bill is a bipartisan and fiscally responsible bill that has passed unanimously a 29-0 vote in July by the full Appropriations Committee. There are a few important aspects of the bill I would like to highlight. First, I want to stress that this bipartisan bill incorporates input and requests from more than 80 senators from both sides of the aisle. The bill provides adequate resources for the Department of Transportation and the Department of Housing and Urban Development to administer the many important programs and activities under their jurisdictions. These programs protect public health and safety, promote economic growth, and improve the overall quality of life for all Americans. The bill includes $28.5 billion for DOT, and $73 billion for HUD, as well as funding for small independent agencies like the Federal Maritime Commission and the National Transportation Safety Board. With this bill, we are continuing to foster and grow the safest and most reliable transportation system in the world. The bill makes key investments in our transportation infrastructure, including $800 million for the popular RAISE grant program and nearly $1.2 billion for the important bridge repair and rehabilitation program. We also fully fund critical aviation needs, such as funding for 1,800 new air traffic controllers and for modernizing our legacy airspace systems. The popular Consolidated Rail Infrastructure and Safety Improvement Grant Program is funded at $500 million, and Amtrak is funded at $2.5 billion, which will continue to provide upgrades and service to rural communities as well as the Northeast Corridor. In addition to transportation programs, this bill maintains existing rental assistance for more than 4.6 million households. This includes working families, seniors, people with disabilities, and those who are homeless or at risk of homelessness. Additional investments are made to support ending veterans and youth homelessness, as well as to develop more permanent supportive housing. Ending cycles of dependency requires promoting self-sufficiency and financial literacy tools, which I am pleased that the bill includes $198 million for HUD's self-sufficiency programs. Finally, the bill continues to fund the CDBG program at $3.3 billion, which continues to be one of the most requested programs in this bill by members from both parties to help state and local governments across the country promote economic development and job creation. In closing, given the wide array of projects and activities funded by this bill, the subcommittee received a substantial amount of member requests and has worked to try to address as many member priorities as possible. The fiscal year 2024 Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development and Related Agencies Appropriations Bill is worthy of consideration and passage by the full Senate. I urge my colleagues to join me in supporting the investments in this bill to support families and communities across this country, as well as the military construction, VA, and agriculture bills to make up this minibus. Thank you, and I yield the floor, Mr. President.